Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to shoot a quick video to show you guys one of the concepts for waiting to link out from your PBNs. All right. So, as you guys know, okay, PBNs still, if you build them properly, they still pack on a lot of power and they just work, right? There's a properly built PBN is the same thing as getting an authority website. There's no difference, right? The only difference is you're calling it a PBN and you're controlling it. But if it's properly built, there's no way to tell the difference, right? It just to truly make it PBNs extinct, you would have to take out the idea of linking to websites from each other, right? So that being said, um, once you build a PBN, right? Once you have it all set up, one of the things you want to do, especially nowadays when things are like so um, tricky and critical, is test if they're actually good. Okay, so I'm going to take you my in the way I've been doing it, and I just set up some new PBNs yesterday, and yeah. So let me see if I can explain this without making it too fussy. All right, so let's say you got your PBN. Okay, let's say roofreviews.com, whatever. Okay, what you're going to need to do is get a test site. Okay, this is going to be preferably a company that has nothing to do with your this is not going to be your client or anything like that, just another random website that's out there, right? So as the name suggests, this is going to be a PBN for a roofing client. So what I want to do is go to a different state and look for a roofing contractor out there, right? So it's going to look like, let's see, what state do? Let's do Boston. Okay, roofers, Boston. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the second page and I'm going to find out one of the companies, okay? Then I'll take them to SEMrush and basically get a little check on where they're ranking for similar key terms. So what I'm looking for here is a company that's in the second page of Google, and I'm going to link to them with my PBN and see what movement occurs. All right. So before I get more in detail, I'm going to just go through how to find this company, because it's critical you don't get somebody who won't give you a good reading. Okay. So what I do is I find their keywords that are similar to Roofers Boston as I'm looking, and see where they are ranking for those similar keywords. Okay, so let me show you. Roof repair Boston, no, they're number one for that. So roof repair words, they're in Boston. Roofer Boston, page 1. So they don't work. You see, they're page 1, page 2 for a lot of them. What might happen is, even if you send a direct anchor text, one of the other ones may go up and the one that's direct anchor text might not. I'll explain in a second, but basically they're not a good deal. Let's do the Roof Kings. You want similar keywords. So I did Roofers Boston, okay? So they should be ranking for the similar roofers in Boston. Boston roofers should all be in the second page, okay? Boston roofs, Boston roofing, page 1, page 1. Roofing Boston 10. Roofers Boston 8, 10. Roofers Boston 11. You see, they're annoying. Let's do Wesley, whatever that guy's name is. Should have picked out this company before I made this video. My 4 minutes. If it doesn't work with this guy, I'm gonna just move on and tell you guys how it works. Roofer Boston 18, Roofers Boston 18, Boston Roofer 70. Bingo, perfect. So this guy is Wesley Roofing, whatever. Wellesley Roofing guy has all the similar keywords in page 2. Okay, so for him, he's a good target to put an anchor text with just Roofers Boston. The other thing I have to check is right here. Go to Majestic, and I put in there. Make sure you put in the domain that they're ranking for, not www. So they have nothing on there, just the root domain. So I check them, and I check, has they ever gotten an anchor text exactly with the one I'm going for, right? So the keyword is Roofers Boston. So they should have never gotten a link to their website with this exact anchor text, okay? Because I wanted like see a clean reading. So the anchor text is pretty little variation, but they're ranking really well. Wesley Roofing website, perfect, okay? So they never got it. They're perfect. So you get it, right? Anchor text, they never got the ones that you are hitting them with, and the word that you're going for, that you want to test, you want to see that they are all ranking in the second page. Because if they're above page 3, 4, it's just too volatile that it can, any kind of link can make a movement, whether it's good or not. And if it's page 1, it might be too competitive, then it might not make a move at all, and you won't know if your PBN is good or not, right? Even though it may have done some good, it wasn't enough to make it even one move, if that makes sense, right? So, all right, let me just, all right, where was I? Okay, so now that they passed that, what I would do is I would lock in. Okay, this is Roofers Boston, and the test is going to be this company, right? Wellesley Roofing. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll make the PBN, I'll make a post, and I'll do this exact anchor text, Roofers Boston, and then I'll then put them in my rank tracking tool, right? So this is from a client of mine. I didn't put the number. I don't know where they are now, but as you can see, he's in 13, 14, whatever it is. Put the position there, and then leave it. Now here is where it gets, where you really have to monitor it. Okay, so listen up. 7 days from now, you're gonna check if it went up. If it goes up by 3 positions or more in the first 7 days, okay? So let's say he started 13. In 7 days, he's in position 10 or 9 or 8 or whatever. Boom, the PBN passed. It's good. Go with it. Okay, you can go unlink it to not give him any power, and you can now use this for your clients, whatever you want to use the PBN for. All right. Let's say nothing happened. Let's say it stayed the same or went down. What is this? 4 days from now, 4 days from the, get it? Like 7 days from now, you check, okay? 4 days from that 7th day, you're gonna check again if it went up three spots or more. And if it stayed the same again, or if it went up 3 spots or more, it passed. If it didn't, then you let it be. 2 days from this time, you then check the same thing. So you keep basically doing this until it is like a 7 day, 4 day, 2 day, 2 days. Okay, and you note down what position they are each time you check it. It needs an alarm clock. That's what it needs. And then the last one is going to be another 7 days. Sometimes things just take a long time, and if there's no movement, or it's let's say it went down, if it doesn't come back in the end, at least 3 more positions over where it originally started, then it is a fail. Get it? So each time you're checking this, the reason you have this up down is it's not fully necessary. It's just so you can have the PBN ready, so you can use it quicker, right? If you just check in the end right here, that could be fine as well, in my understanding, right? The reason why we do it, where we check each up down, is because we want to know, like, oh, okay, you don't want to wait 7, 4, 4. You don't want to wait 20 days if you don't have to do so, right? But if you can find out that it's a good PBN within the first week, okay, because it's already a long enough time it takes to get these things ready, anyways. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Basically, I don't know how much of you guys are actually using PBNs, but if you are, this is the way you should test them to a random website first, and then if you see it's good, and then you keep it, right? You can unlink it, you can keep the post, whatever you want, but now you know it's fresh and good for your client. And if it's not, then, and you find out it's toxic, at worst, made the site go down, then you just saved yourself from harming your client or whatever your website you're using it for. All right, guys. So I hope this made sense. I know a little, rusty with explaining this because to be honest, I just started testing it in this way not too long ago, and I just want to share with you guys. So hope it made sense. If you have any questions, of course, comment and stuff below. Peace.